Perfect. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to I1 Entertainment. We are here for Gamers Paradise Season 2, Level 1. We are here with one of the 17 gamers, Autumn. Autumn, it has been a weekend. It has been a start to the week. I guess let me know how you're feeling right now in the moment. Get any thoughts off your chest, and then maybe we'll rewind a little bit throughout the level. I'll throw some other questions at you, but yeah, just start from the top. Whatever's on your mind.
So definitely hate being on the block. Not fun. I trust everyone when they say that they are wanting to keep me, and I trust the CPU, but it's not a good feeling. I'm definitely scared. It's not something that you want to happen regardless of how much you trust anyone, because there is a chance that people can stab you in the back. So I am definitely nervous, but I am ready.
So, game starts, and what was your first impressions? This is your first org. For those who do not know, this is Autumn's very, very first org. She is a reality TV fan, but she's never played any game in an online context like this. So what was your initial first impressions, Autumn, when you were either on the Facebook or the Discord, just looking at everybody's pictures getting posted and stuff? Try to bring you back to, reveal night.
I was definitely nervous because I was trying to find people that I thought that I would get along with, and they seemed more the people that I would be scared to talk to. So I was definitely nervous. There were a few people that I felt like maybe I could talk to and possibly enjoy, but others just kind of seemed very intimidating. And since this is my first game, I didn't really know what to expect.
On that first live night call, on the Zoom, and then when everybody went back to Discord, were you I could tell that you were a little bit quiet, right? So were you more, like you said, intimidated? Was it more like, oh shit, it's on, the game's starting, these are the people I'm playing with? Was there also a little bit of hesitation, oh my God, am I cut out for this? What did I sign up for?
It was half I felt like the people that were kind of, especially on the main call when we went back to Discord, I felt like people kind of were talking about everything. The topics were so out there and everywhere. And so I felt like if I tried to say something, the topic would switch just like that, and I would not have time to get my word in. And also it was just the same people who I felt kind of intimidated by were in that main call. And so I just didn't want to necessarily say something and then overthink it and feel stupid.
Okay. So let's talk about some other things that happened, everyone. How are you feeling about the game itself? The different levels, have you gauged how the game is going to operate in terms of the levels, and what do you think about the typing twist?
So with the levels, I've read through and I pretty much understand. I am still trying to, make sure that I have it down 100%, of course, but I'm really excited to play them. I was really hoping that Retro wouldn't be the first, but here we are. As far as the types, so definitely trying to figure out who is who. I like that there is a type twist, but at the same time, there are different strategies of getting certain people out. And when you don't know if you're even able to vote that person out, it makes it 10 times harder. So it's definitely stressful.
And so night one, you walked away. You were being weighed down by all the powers that you walked away with. Like, I'm shocked you're even standing upright right now. Tell me how it felt. Tell me, like, what was going through your mind when you were just banking.
Listen, I opened up that first box. I did not expect to get anything. And then when I was told that I could choose another box, I was like, I'll take my shot. If I'm not gonna lose the first power, why not? But then when I opened up the second box, I was like, oh shit, should I even try again? But I had to. So getting that third power, I was like, I have to stop now. I did not want to risk my luck again. I don't know how I got three. I am just shocked.
So it is retro level. You did you find the retro level power? Let me double check. I'm in your confessional right now. Autumn. You did not. Okay. All right. Are you concerned because you do have power? So you know that there's powers out there, but are you concerned that perhaps something could happen tonight that could jeopardize your position?
Not really. I mean, I know that anything can happen, but I really think that things are going to go the way they should be tonight, and I don't think I'm going home.
And
So,
for the viewers, elaborate on that. I guess now let's move on to, like, okay, so you didn't win CPU, Sean won. Let's go from there.
so me and Sean have had a really good conversation, and as he called me and he told me that he wanted to put me up as a pawn. That is scary. I did not expect it. We had such a good conversation, and then like 3 hours later, he's like, "I want to put you up as a pawn," and I'm like, "Oh, all right." But he told me that he trusts that everybody wants to keep me. And I agree with that. I mean, I've talked to everyone, especially after my name was revealed. I mean, I literally, it was immediate, the messages I was getting saying that I was staying. So I have trust in the fact that Sean wants to keep me. And I have trust in the fact that I have made good connections with everybody to the point where they want to keep me. I think Phyllis did what she did, and even if she did not have bad intentions, it definitely pissed a lot of people off. So I definitely don't feel like I am going home tonight.
Okay. Now, this is on the same token as what we're discussing, but first game, first set of glitches, and you're nominated. Just simple. How did that feel?
It definitely, I was super anxious. Just hearing my name, it's not a good feeling. And seeing the picture was even more real. So, but I mean, it's definitely nerve-wracking.
Now, on the flip side of that, like, being a glitch in the first week of your first game, not ideal, not an ideal way to start, you know? But the bonus is you do have some powers, right? But also, what could be perceived as a bonus is that it's public that you're being put up sort of because you're liked and because Phyllis did what she did, right?
Yeah.
Who's a good person to put up to get Phyllis out? So how does it make you feel on the flip side of that? That like, yeah, you're up first game, first week, but how did the reasons why? Do you believe Sean when he says that, you know, you're good, etc.? People like you. I was on the call with you when he was talking. It was like, I want to work with you, blah, 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 going forward. So like, how much of that do you buy and how does it make you feel like knowing that that's the reason why so early?
So it, in a way, made me feel good that that I am trusted to be put up there, you know, that people like me. But on the other hand, he did tell me that he was going to tell other people afterwards. And as far as I know, he only told one person. So that does scare me. But I mean, I do believe him when he says that he is only putting me up to get Phyllis out. I think that is the common goal for everyone. And I mean, it definitely makes me feel good that everybody likes me enough to keep me and wants to save me. So,
Now, how are you going to mitigate this in the future? Right? And oop, you froze. I don't know if I froze. Do you hear me?
yeah, it kind of cut out a little bit.
Okay, sorry. I'm in my garage, so if it cuts out, just let me know and I'll repeat. But you can hear me now, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So how are you going to mitigate in the future, like somebody else doing sort of what Sean just did? Like, hey, next week somebody else wins CPU and they have a target, and then they're like, hey, Autumn, so people like you, and I've talked to some people, and I'm going to put you up because so and so can get out because people will save you. How are you going to stop that from happening in the future?
That is definitely something I've been thinking about, and I don't want people to think that just because I agreed to it this time, I'm gonna do it later. Now, obviously, if someone wants to put me up as a pawn, they can do it. I can't necessarily stop them, but I do have three powers. And I mean, I do have ways of just, you know, talking to people. So I am just doing the best I can. And I'm going to make it known that, you know, I agreed to it this time, but it's not going to become a regular thing.
Okay. Now, I'm going to head over to the viewers lounge and take a look because I know we have a question from one of our viewers. Okay. Someone wants to know if you have a sister, and if you do, is her name Winter?
No, I do have a sister, but her name's not Winter.
All right, viewer, that is a no. Next viewer question. Based on this first level, who do you view becoming probably like a big threat in the future, and why?
Um, so there's definitely two people. And I would say I feel that Sharonica could become a threat. I say that because I like her, but she is fiery and she will definitely call out what she sees. And then besides that, Papa.
And why Papa?
I feel like there have been inconsistencies, and I am close, but I don't want to keep myself too close because at the same time, I feel like he has been kind of making everybody trust him, and that's a red flag.
Okay. I'm just typing up your response to that. Okay. Um, all right, Autumn, I'm pretty much out of questions, so you're good for this level. Do you have anything else you want to get off your chest or share?
I don't think so. I think that's it.
All right, it has been a pleasure. I love seeing you in this environment. I've been like waiting like it feels like 5, 6 weeks for this. So the fact that you're here in it, I'm excited. I wish you the best of luck tonight at the debugging. And
Thank you.
yeah, shall see you tonight.
Yes.
All right, we'll stop this stream.